Hey everybody, it's Brad at Dayport Brothers LLC out in Versailles, Ohio. Going to do another walk around video followed by an operational video on this 2022 Caterpillar 239 D3 skid steer that came in and we're putting up for sale. Like always, I'll walk around, I'll talk about the features and functions, I'll get up close to everything, I'll show you everything that I see, tell you everything that I know. Then of course we'll fire it up, kind of run it through its paces. We'll show you the pins are nice and tight up front, let you hear the engine, show you the hydraulics are strong, lift the loader, dump the bucket. As always, if you are in the market for a used skid steer, a used piece of construction equipment, or a used piece of ag equipment, please subscribe to the channel. Please like the video. Your likes and subscriptions help other people who are looking for machines find our videos and find our machines, and we truly do appreciate that. All right, like I said, this one is a 2022 239 D3 cab, heat, air, pilot controls, 2-speed, hydraulic coupler, dual bucket leveling, advanced display with a backup camera, brand new tracks, got the heated air ride seat, creep mode, it's got a radio, 1,530 pound lift capacity at 35%, 1,112 hours. So here in a little bit, we'll fire it up. We'll show you the pins up here. They are nice and tight, as you would expect. And then I'll get up close here and show you, as you can see here, some of the paint has peeled up here, specifically in the front, which is pretty common, especially on the loader arms. You'll see, and they've done some touch-up paint in a couple spots. You'll see here as I get close to it, basically up here in the front. Up here, you can see where there's some paint chipped off and they touched up. But it's all basically right down in here. Loader arm from here back, everything looks pretty good. Nice and straight. As you can see here, there is a little bit of cement splattered in some spots. But that yellow paint, as you can see here, is very bright. Loader arms are nice and straight. It's a very clean machine overall. Brand new tracks, like I said. And sprockets, as you see here, have a lot of life left in those. And as I step back and take a look here, you can see it still retains 90% of the yellow paint here on the side rail of the undercarriage. And then back in there on the side of the frame, you can see there's a little paint chipping off here and there, but overall pretty darn straight there. Just typical scuffs and scratches there. It is a used skid steer, but taking a good look at this rear corner here. Again, this yellow paint is very bright. Decal's got a little gouge through it there, but pretty darn straight. Kinda, the sun's in a weird spot for where we got it parked right now. You can see there, pretty darn straight. Couple little nicks and scuffs back here, but really the paint's not chipped off too much, not really even flaking off much on the side back here. Couple little scuffs and scratches here. That light looks good. Everything back there looks pretty good. Looking at this back door, looks very straight. I don't see any big dents or dings there. It doesn't look like it's been backed into anything. Couple scuffs and scratches down here on the bottom portion, but that's pretty common. But no big dents or dings there. That black mesh looks really good. Everything up top here, this black mesh up here looks good. A little dusty, as you can see there, but back of the cab, everything looks good. That light looks good. Everything back here, again, this corner. Taking a good look here on this side. You'll be able to see pretty well here how reflective the paint is. There you can see all the stuff in the background. This yellow paint is still very bright and reflective. Just a couple of chips here and there, a couple scratches, as you can see. New tracks on this side as well. And the sprockets are very good, just like the other side. Lots of life left there. And as I take a step back and look at the side of the undercarriage over here, again, probably 90% of the paint at least still retained here on that side rail of the undercarriage. And then in there on the side of the frame, just typical little paint chips here and there. Same thing right there. Very similar to the other side. That black's still pretty bright here on the side of the cab. And then looking at the loader arm on this side, again, that yellow paint, very reflective, nice and bright. A couple little scuffs in the decal. I don't see anything that looks like it's been cracked or welded or plated on either loader arm or the back of the skid steer plate. Everything looks good there as well. And like I said, the pins are pretty tight. You'll see that here in a little bit. Taking a good look at the bucket. As you can see there, the bucket does have some cement splatter in it. Cutting edge is still really good. No big dents or dings in the bucket. Pretty good bucket, other than, like I said, just a little cement splatter. Take a look inside the engine compartment here. See what we can see in here. Kind of hard for my camera setup. I can't get any closer the way I've got it. But as you can see here, nice and dry. There's some dust and dirt in here, but no oil or diesel running anywhere. Sorry, I can't get in very far here, but there you can kind of see back in there. Nice and dry. Nice and clean. No oil or diesel running, as you can see down here. Dry on the bottom. That cover's in good shape there. Fins on this cooler are good. Man, everything looks good here. Backup camera. We'll take a look at the cab, the interior. All the glass looks good. I don't see any cracks or spider webbing in any of that glass. Up here on this front faceplate, like I said, you can see here where there's some scuffs and paint chips and where they've touched up this front faceplate, and then the sides of the loader arms, as you can see there. Pretty common on these machines. That's where it starts peeling and chipping first. Back there looks pretty good. Steps pretty good. Got a little bit of a dent right there. Everything looks pretty good down there. Seat, bottom cushion, I don't see any cuts or tears. A couple little dirt stains here and there. Back cushion, same thing. Looks pretty darn good. I don't see any cuts or tears there. Like I said, does have a radio. Take a look at our joysticks. Everything looks good on this one. Buttons are good. Protective boot down there is good. That rubber backside's good. Taking a look over here. All the the buttons on the joystick on this side are good. It does have creep mode. Backside of that one looks good. Protective boot on the bottom. Everything looks good there. Arm rests on both sides are good. Like we said, advanced display. All the plastic's still nice and bright. Nothing's all faded out. None of this stuff's busted or cracked anywhere that I'm seeing. HVAC controls. Turn that off so it's not running in here. All those buttons look good. Like I said, backup camera. 1112.8 hours at the time of this video. Everything looks pretty good here. All these vents seem to be in good shape on both sides. Up here where these cylinders come up, everything looks good there. I don't see anything busted or cracked up here. Alright, like I said, this one's a 2022 239 D3. Lots of photos on our website. That's listed down below in the description. If you have any questions, comment down below. We'll try to answer them for you. We'll fire it up, get right into an operational video.